Where did 2021 go? Giselle, where have you been? Were you under a rock? What were you doing? What have you been reading? Are you living on planet Earth? Are you sure? Like, yeah. Hi wonderful people, and welcome back to my channel, Bookkraves for Giselle. What's up, what's the scene? How are you going? I hope you're doing well. Y'all, November. We have one more month in this year of 2021. Like, the year has come and it is almost gone. Where did 2021 go? Where did it go? I have been reading so many books this year. I have been trying new authors and new genres and new tropes. I have broadened how much or the different types of romances that I read. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am addicted to romance books. Like, I love romance books. I'm obsessed with romance books. I need to read romance books every single day. Otherwise, I have anxiety. I need to read every single day. And as you can tell from the title of this video, these are books that are popular on TikTok. You go on TikTok, you are guaranteed to see one of these books. I have not read any of these books. Any of these really hyped popular books on booktok. Like, how, Giselle? Really? How? I know how. I didn't read it. It's not that I don't like it. It's not that I don't like the authors. I just have not read these books. And the really sad part is, these books are not new releases. It's not that they will release in 2021 or even 2020. They are not new books. And it's like, what, Giselle? How could you not read them? So, based on the books that I mentioned in this video, I will be posting a poll, and I would like you, my subscribers, to vote on which book from this list, from these hyped popular books on booktok, select which one you think I should read before 2021 ends. I want to read one of these books, and I will be committed to reading one of these books, but you have to vote to let me know which one of these I should read, to ensure that I keep my word. And I want you to hold me to my word. When I am through reading this book, I will come in here and do my review and let you know what I thought about reading that particular book that you voted for me to read. Like, seriously, yo, I am so serious right now. I want you all to vote and let me know which one of these that I should read. If you all know me and you have been watching my videos, you know I really go for really action-packed, adventureful books. I do like to read some really sweet, like second chance, small town romances. I do love, paranormal fantasy books. So you could select what you think I would enjoy, or you can select, based on what you have read, which one you think is the best one that I absolutely must read. Okay, let's get into these books that I have not read. I have not read A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Yes, I know. Like, you're thinking, Giselle, where have you been? Were you under a rock? What were you doing? What have you been reading? Are you living on planet Earth? Are you sure? Like, yeah, I have not read this fantasy paranormal romance. Like, I am shocked because I absolutely love a good paranormal romance with fays and fairies and magic. Like, I love it. Those books have so much adventure. They have so much action. It keeps me interested. And to know I have not read it, like, really? Like, really? And this book was released, I think, in 2015. Like, yeah. Which is why I'm doing this video, because I need to read one of these books here. Another book that I have not read, that I have seen displayed on bookstores because they were recommended by booktok, is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Reid. I have seen this book all over, not just on BookTok. Basically, this book is about Evelyn Hugo, and she's basically telling her life story to this journalist. This journalist is also going through a very difficult time. It is a historical fiction. And Evelyn, she has been married 7 times. On top of that, she talks about her life when she moved to Los Angeles, becoming a very popular actress. She's known internationally, and she's basically talking about her life experiences in Hollywood with her various husbands and the different trials and tribulations that she went through and experienced. So this is a really nice book. Typically isn't something that I may go for, but if y'all say it's good, and because I've seen it all over, I think that I should read it. But normally, let's be honest, you don't read something because it's popular and you see everyone talking about it. That is not me. But if my subscribers tell me to read it and you all vote for me to read it, then I'll definitely give this book a try. Now, when I mention this next book, some of y'all are going to want to slap me. I should probably slap myself.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl.
I have not read It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. Yeah, I have not read this book. I have seen this book. This is another one that I've seen. It is on my TBR. It is literally in my library on my Kindle, already downloaded. And I still have not reached for it to read it. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why. I have heard such great reviews about it. I've seen people like cry over it. I know some of my followers that follow me on Goodreads, they have read this book and I have not read this book. It's okay. It's okay. So I'm really tempted. I think this should be the one out of all of them that I read. But again, I'm going to leave that up to you. Another one that I see all the time, it's The Sound of Achilles by Madeline Miller. The cover of the book, it's not a cover that I would normally gravitate to. If I want to pick a book based on its cover, I usually don't do that. I pick a book based on the blurb. It's not something that would pique my interest based on the cover to want to read the blurb. I probably saw it before I even knew that the book was popular, but I just did not read it. It is a book based on Greek mythology, and I have read paranormal romances and fantasy based on Greek mythology, but I just haven't read this one. I just haven't read it. I think based on the blurb that I'm really going to enjoy this book. Again, don't know why I have not read it. It just was not on my radar to read. But now it definitely is. I want to see what all the hype is about. But there's so many books that are hyped or overhyped that I don't know if I should really read it. Again, I don't read books based on how hyped it is or how popular it is. But if you think this is something that I should read, and you know my reading taste, and you know I'm just absolutely going to love it, then definitely vote for this one. The book with the most votes is what I'll be reading before the end of 2021. So I know you're saying again, Giselle, where have you been? I have not read 6 of Crows. I kid you not. There's action, adventure, there's magic in this book. It is not one that I would have initially gravitated to because it is more of a young adult romance. And I'm being honest, straight up, prior to 2021, I did not read young adults. I did not read young adult fiction at all. I only read adult romances, period. But we are broadening our reading scope. You want me to read it, I will read it. So just make sure and vote for it. These are books popular on BookTok that I have not read. I have my top 3 books that I would love to read, but I will read whatever book that you all want me to read. If you enjoy this video, give it a like and comment down below. Do vote, and I'll come back on and let you all know which books receive the most votes. and which book I'll be reading before the end of 2021. One of them is one that I think it's a rite of passage that I should definitely read before we get to 2022. So yes, so make sure and subscribe to my channel if you have not, and hit that notification bell so you will know when I post. You'll be the first to know when I upload a video. Follow me on my social media. You would know what books I am reading when I'm reading it. Thank you for watching my video, and look out until I post another one.